Hi guys, and welcome back to the FIFA 22 Ultimate Team Road to Glory. We are back when we, of course, in episode number 6. We're cracking on with it now, and in this episode we're going to be playing a draft for the first time in FIFA 22. So this is a squad obviously they've been using in Division Rivals to get their points, to obviously try qualify for the FUT Champs and all that kind of stuff. But we're going to be moving on into the draft this time round. Obviously with the 4,600 FIFA points that we got for pre-ordering the Ultimate Edition of the game, we get some nice drafts. I believe we get around 15 drafts for that price, or of course you can do 37.5k packs, but who's going to do that realistically? I mean, I know a few people will, I know a few people that already have. But for me, obviously it's the more logical way of going into draft, playing draft, because I get content from the draft. We also get better packs, and you know, it's just a better experience. So we start off with the front three there of Podence, Adama and Aubameyang. That's a fantastic front three. Obviously Podence and Adama both play for the same club as well. They're both very pacey, so we'll absolutely take that. And of course Aubameyang should be the one to get us the goals if we don't get anyone else in there. So left back there is Tierney. What centre backs can we get? Well, we're looking at, you know, Azpilicueta, and I'll be honest, Azpilicueta really surprised me in this draft. I genuinely thought he was going to be terrible. I thought, you know what, he's not going to be great at all, but he really surprised me. He was absolutely incredible in there. He was a rock. I genuinely felt like he had 85 to 90 pace. He was that quick, and he was catching up to absolutely every attacker that I played, and I just absolutely loved him. I did some off like the first one or two games as well, but I played him in like the third game, and he just took me by storm, because he just was incredible. And you know, you love to see like worse rated players, and obviously the worse pace players be usable again, because I think they are this year, which is really nice to see. So moving on into the bench, we've not really had anything so far. We get a Lucas Vazquez there. He's not really going to come on, is he? This one gives us an option of two Leicester players, one being Ndidi, the other being Ricardo Pereira. We picked, of course, Ndidi because we needed to get an extra centre mid in there. Then we have the choice of Lukaku and Robertson, and it was only going to be one player from that, and of course it's going to be Lukaku, because that gives us an opportunity to maybe play Aubameyang out wide or at cam, and obviously we get Lukaku up front. It was absolutely deadly on this game, and you'll see why when we go into the games later. But the last couple of picks, then we get a Nani in there. Unfortunately there's no Navas SBCs to put him into. Ryan Bertrand is the penultimate player, and then finally we get a big one. It's a choice of Vinicius Junior and Salah's inform. We picked Salah. The reason for this is because I played him on a mate's account, and he was absolutely incredible. He was just ridiculous. He was honestly like, he was an animal. So I wanted to obviously get him in and try him for myself. So we do just that in the first game. Then this is the first team, so he's got Mane, he's got Zaha, and he's got Bailey as his front three. Quite nice. You might see a lot more bit of Bailey when obviously Antonio's player of the month drops, because it may be a Jamaican card. Of course, he's changed his nationality this year from England to Jamaica because he wants to play international football, which you can't really blame him for. But obviously, like, you shouldn't really be allowed to change your nation, in my personal opinion. But anyway, so we're back to 1-1 after Sadio Mane does equalised just before the half-time break, you know, which is really the worst time to concede. If not, obviously the 90th minute is probably worse. And then we do try get through. We do get through, and Lukaku in the box. I'm telling you, he's a fox in the box. He's an absolute animal. He's incredible. I don't know how many more words I can say about him, but he's genuinely just insane, and I might pick him up for my team. And I would never really say that about a tall striker or like a big striker. I'm always going for my agile, my small sort of players. For example, Correa or Ousmane Dembele. I'm going for those type of players, not the big, tall, you know, beast strikers, which should really be usable in this game, but haven't been in previous years. So hopefully they are this year, because it obviously brings a more variety to the game, a different way of scoring, because you'll be able to score more headers, you'll be able to muscle people off. So obviously it'll give a different sort of outlook on the game, which I think is needed. So in the next game, then we're going to push straight through with Lukaku once again. Got him in that box, you know he's going to score. Of course he does. You can't stop the shine. He's just that good. He's honestly one of the best strikers I've used so far. But to be fair, I've not really used many strikers. Obviously, I've not played many games. I've been quite busy, if I'm being honest with you. I've not really played much FIFA, even like Division Rivals. I'm only in Division 8 at the minute, which you'll probably see in the coming days. But I'm not really going to show the gameplay because it's just very long and boring, just beating players that aren't as good as me, just as simple as that. So we're 3-0 up in this game, and then Salah goes through again, gets another one, we're 4-0 up, we're cruising, and we should not be losing this game. But Jamie Vardy, just 53 minutes on the clock, gets a consolation. Or is it just a consolation? He's even checking time, I don't know what he's doing. But he's 4-1 now. Can he go get another one before we get one? Well, no. Let's just put it plain and simple, because we set Lukaku through, and again, he's not going to miss. I don't know how the keeper didn't save that, to be honest. He just sort of dropped to the floor, and Lukaku just kind of lifted it over him. And then we do a nice little sort of skill goal, if you want to call it that, because you know, we laid it black, but then obviously we tried a fake pass, we did that, and then we laid it across to Lukaku to get the goal. So we're 6-1 up, absolutely loving life. You know, we could sit there at the Bahamas on a beach, you know, drinking, I don't know, just having a cocktail or whatever you want to do, and we'd still be fine in this game. He does get a goal back though. But again, 4 goals in 12 minutes, it's not really looking likely for him, is it? He does actually get another one here, because we're going to give away a stupid penalty. I just thought, you know what, let's just do it. Why not? Who really cares? I want to kind of learn the penalty technique again this year, because I believe it's changed a little bit. And obviously you can now like dive across the other way once you've dived one way, which is really, really interesting this year. So he's going to step up finally with Mohamed Salah, and he puts it into the top left-hand corner, and he's going to celebrate like he's just won the league. I mean, each to their own, mate. You do you. But unfortunately, I come away with the win anyway, so that's just unfortunate for you. So there you go then, 6-3 winners, and we can move on into the next game. Lukaku again, man, just absolutely incredible. I don't know how many times I have to mention in this video. He's just absolutely sick. So that's that one then, 3-1 and 6-3 wins. Moving on into the next one, I was a little bit scared about this one. Not just because of the attack, obviously he's got Lukaku, he's got Pogba, but he's got Lacroix and he's got Tomori. Those two are brilliant centre-backs on the game. You know, very, very fast, very, very good. But we do start off the game the brightest. Lukaku getting in the box, just sort of positioning himself in the right way, taking the shot and getting the goal. So it puts us 1-0 up inside 9 minutes, and then just a few minutes later we come through again. Salah's picked up the ball from a Lukaku pass, he's gone round the goalkeeper and then squared it across to Lukaku, his teammate, to go 2-0 up inside 12 minutes. So hopefully this should be an easy ride to the final, but you know, it's never that easy, is it? As he comes through with spinners over, and he's going to whip a beautiful ball into the box with his right foot into the path of Jadon Sancho, who scored a diving header. You never thought I'd say that in my life. But anyway, Pogba gets absolutely crunched there by that man Aspilicueta. I told you he's good. And the boy is Salah. He's going to play Lukaku into Chamberlain. What's he going to do? Well, he's going to take a shot, and Ospina saves. But then from the resulting corner, we're going to play it in, well, short. I say short. It's going to go all the way over to Kieran Tierney, into Podence, back to Tierney, into Lukaku. He's going to pick the ball up. We're going to try to get a shot off with him, and we do just that. And again, his shots are just too powerful. Ospina can't save it. I know Ospina is about 2 foot, but even still, he probably should have saved that. And then he's going to get a goal there to make it 3-2. So he's kind of back in the game, but undid it. He's powerfully running through. He's made a stupid slide tackle. We're going to chip it in the box, and Oxlade-Chamberlain comes away with a beautiful scissor kick there to make it 4-2 and giving us a bit of breathing room. And then Lukaku's just going to finish it off, and there you go, 5-2. Easy as that. Lukaku again, just being incredible. He does get a goal back here, I do believe. Actually, it's a beautiful strike by Jadon Sancho. He seems to be a really good player this year. I mean, he's only got 81 pace, but even still, he seems to be really, really good on this game. So 5-3 winners there. And we're just going to move on into the final game. And I was slightly scared about this one. The reason for his wingers look really, really good. Of course, Adama's great, but Neymar Jr. on full chem. That is really, really scary. He's also got himself a Lucas in there as well, so some decent players. And he scores with that Lucas, who's on about 3 chemistry up front, you know, just a couple of minutes on the clock, and I was scared. I was like, right, we're in a game here, we need to take this seriously. Let's bang Salah at camp, and let's put Traore out wide, and let's just go for the pace in this game. And we do just that. Oxlade-Chamberlain finds a beautiful purling pass. You know, Pirlo would have been proud of that one. It sets Salah through, we borrow the goalkeeper, and we get very lucky play that we get very lucky there, but fortunately for us, it ends off in the back of the net. So it's back to 1-1, and then we're going to sort of try get another one as quickly as possible. Podence sent into Oxlade-Chamberlain, who takes a strike. The keeper came out and noticed him off his line, so I thought, you know what, let's just shoot, and he's going in the back of the net. And then Lukaku squares it across to Salah in the second half to get a third goal and actually give us some breathing room in this game. So brilliant to see. But then Ndombele, you know, he gets very lucky there. Indeed, he just, I don't know what he did, he was having a hissy fit or something, and you know, it leads to a goal for him, making it 3-2. So it kind of keeps us on our toes, but a beautiful ball from Salah into Lukaku, who's going to take the shot. Yes, it's saved, but Adama's there to score the rebound, and he's going to pause the game, boys, and he's going to quit. I was absolutely ecstatic when that happened, and we've won our first draft at the first time of asking on FIFA 22. You love to see it. So, you know, what can we get as the reward packs then? Of course, they've changed this year. They are a lot better. So what are we going to get? It's opening. Oh, it's a mega pack and I believe a 25k pack. It's not terrible rewards, but it's not the best anymore because there are a lot better rewards out there for draft. So the first pack is going to actually offer us out quite a decent pull. It's going to be Tony Martial or Anthony Martial, but obviously it's Tony for short. You know, a cracking little player there is going to cost you around 14,000, 15,000 coins. He's got like low work rates, but he's still selling for a decent price. I don't think people actually have checked that, so I sold him straight away, just obviously get him gone out of the club. And then the mega pack's going to offer us out a board, unfortunately not a walkout, and it's going to be an English centre back from Manchester United. Unfortunately not an English right back from Manchester United, because that would have been Wan-Bissaka, a little bit nicer. But you know, Harry Maguire's okay, he's 84 rated, he's going to rise in price when fodder goes up, so we'll just leave him in the club for now. And then I check the duplicates and I see a St. Just, and I'm absolutely loving life, because that's another 13,000 coins added into the club, and that should put us up to around 50,000 coins. So you know, we're starting to progress again. It's made 25k that draft just from those 3 players. We kept everyone else in the club, so you love to see that. And you know, we're gonna hopefully make some big purchases soon. I'm looking at Lukaku now after that performance from the draft. But anyway, that's gonna pretty much wrap up the daily episode. So if you enjoyed the video, give it a like, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and I'll catch you in the next one tomorrow. Peace.